Good evening, guys. Welcome. Apologies for the first stream. There were some internet issues, but I'm back now and it's working absolutely fine. So sorry about that. We are live and we're going to do a knee-jerk reaction to this game week 5. So it's basically game week 4 reaction, but we're knee-jerking for game week 5. So let's have a look. I've already got 2 messages, and before I answer both of them now, I was doing the Ronaldo celebration practice, guys, just for you. I'm only joking, I'm not really. Oh, Aisha, please come back into the stream. I really want to talk about that Aubameyang goal, because when that did go in, it was absolutely amazing. So how is everyone? How was your game week so far? Mine's been a bit fruitful, a bit downfall as well because of Antonio, but we'll get into all that. I'm going to have some reactions as well. Yeah, so we're already thinking about game week 5, what potentially we could be doing, what can we be looking at. So we're going to go through all that. So let's go through a few comments that we're in at the moment so far. So Fadsley, this is a real Moyu. But I removed it before because it was the internet connection. It wasn't connecting properly. The latency wasn't what I expected. So I managed to get back up, restarted it all. So all good for now. Sam, welcome in, buddy. He is busy celebrating Aubameyang's goal. I am indeed. I am. Oh my God. What a goal by Aubameyang, eh? Got Arsenal off the mark. Sam, Ronaldo delivered handsome returns, of course. 26 points, eh? First game week already. So yeah, I mean, what a start, eh? Lukaku's like, boss, Ronaldo, you're maybe here, but I'm here as well. He goes and bangs in 2 goals as well. So both players got respectively 13 points. And if you had either of them as captain like me, got 26 points for it. We got Blue. Hello. Hi there, buddy. Welcome to the stream. So how's it gone for you guys so far? So at the moment, I'm on 59 points. I had a look at live FPL. So with all the bonus points and stuff from today being added on, I should be looking at 62 points, which should take my overall score on around 270 points. So I started off the game week rank around, I think it was 1.97, around that mark. But I'm now looking at 1.6, just around 1.6 mil, 1.61, I think. But also, in regards to that, I've still got 2 players to go. Fingers crossed, Calvert-Lewin plays. I've not actually done too bad, in my opinion. I wanted a bit more from Antonio, personally. And Reguilon was a disappointment, to be fair. I think they should have got a clean sheet at Crystal Palace. But let's not have too much trying to get... I mean, Liverpool scores 4 goals and Jotter doesn't even get one of them or get an assist. That was a bit of a surprise for me. Rafinha had a good chance against Leeds as well. But we can go through all that as well. Will I transfer out Antonio? I've already done it. Obviously, my team selection video will come out later. I already did it. I did it straight up. As soon as he got red carded, my original plan was to get Bamford in anyway. So I've done it already. I'm not going to lie to you. I've done the transfer. Bamford's already in. My original transfer for Antonio this week was because I thought the fixture of Antonio versus Southampton looks more fruitful than Leeds playing Liverpool, which turned out to be true because they came away with a draw and Liverpool won 4-0 respectively at Ellen Road. But I was going to go Bamford in. I was always going to look to double up on Leeds next week anyway because they're playing Newcastle, which is one of the weaker defences this season so far. So I can already show you if you want to have a look the transfer I've made. So I've made Antonio out already because I don't want the price fall at all. So I can show you my team from the transfer in. So as you can see for now, The only transfer I've done is Bamford for Antonio, and they've got Newcastle away, which respectively I think they should be able to get some decent returns as well. And look at the fixtures coming up. That's not saying I won't bring back Antonio. Obviously, Antonio is played really well. He had a real weak game personally. It wasn't a great. What's the right way to say? It wasn't. Antonio, you know, he wasn't on his mark. They marked him really well. I watched the game afterwards, and they really played well against him. But if you look at the fixtures for Leeds, you know, look at all these green games that are coming along so far. They look like some real good games. Obviously, West Ham might have a few good games in there as well. And I can obviously monitor Dominic Calvert-Lewin's form and fitness, because he always seems to have the triangle of being injured against him on FPL. I think someone might dislike him or have them in their team, and they want minimum managers to bring them into their sides. But look at those fixtures, you know, going double up on Leeds. Look, we shouldn't get too carried away. They've had a few difficult starts. They've got Manchester United, Everton, Burnley and Liverpool. So it's been a tough start. Let's just give them another couple of game weeks, and hopefully it should be a lot better. So we'll go through more about team selection and stuff later as well, in terms of the reaction. But we'll talk about more about the points in the game so far going on and take your questions as well. Sam, his Ronaldo price will go up. Kane drew super blank. Oh my God, Sam, now that you triggered me off about Kane, I think I saw the stat. It was 0 touches in the box, 0 shots. Wow. I mean, look, I don't know whether he's demotivated or he's just not suiting the system, but there's something clearly not right there. I mean, look, it's one game. We shouldn't just start destroying him. But that's a concern for Harry Kane. You know, I think he'll be back. You know, he's had a bad game, but that is concerning that it came to that level. Tanganga didn't help the situation. What a dreadful tackle. Did anyone have him in their team? Tanganga, what are you doing? You first push over. That tackle against Zaha, the push, he was lucky to stay on there. Personally, I think that's disgusting. That's no way you're looking to win the ball. And I think you should go for that. I mean, I think that's a real bad challenge. And you know what you're doing. I mean, you're pushing him over. I mean, I know he's not endangering him, but that's not football. We're not in rugby, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, Tanganga got sent off. Then there was a handball by Davis, and Crystal Palace deserve it. Massive shout out. We'll go through a few players around Crystal Palace, but Harry Kane, wow, that's a disappointment. I mean, I'd be concerned if you went for Kane and you overlooked Ronaldo and Lukaku, but there's still time to make amends. I mean, Spurs should have some decent fixtures coming on. I know they've got the North London derby. Let's have a look at what fixtures they do have. Well, Chelsea next game week, Arsenal away, and then Aston Villa, Newcastle. So we'll have to wait and see. They were top of the table before yesterday. So let's just not judge too quickly, guys. Let's just wait and see what will be happening. So we've got around 10 people in the house, guys. Thank you for joining this stream. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button as of yet. Let's start taking some questions from you guys. Coolio. Badsley, don't have Trent. Yeah, probably a mistake going without him. Should I stick to the plan? I have to get Trent 75 points with DCL to go. I mean, 75 points with Dominic Calvert-Lewin to go is really impressive. You're above average comfortably. I mean, did you have Antonio in your team? That's the first question, because would you be looking to make a transfer on him? Jumping on Trent, I mean, have you got 2 transfers? The thing about Trent Alexander-Arnold is, right, he pretty much acts as a midfielder. I mean, I know he played midfield for England, but he pretty much acts as a midfielder for Liverpool anyway. So, I mean, for me, that's how I see it. But who would you get rid of? That's the question. Would you be taking a hit? Let me know, Fadsley, but I wouldn't. I would definitely have him in my squad. That's me in a nutshell for you. A moment's silence for those who captain Antonio, -2. Yeah, exactly, -2, right? Jeez, I didn't think of that. Thank you, Sam, for that. Linesh, welcome. Jaimo, gutted for Jotter. Mane was too selfish. Mane, you know what? I'm going to say this on record, right? I always hear people say about selfishness with Salah, and Mane gets away with it and gets a lot of plaudits for his teamwork. I'm telling you now, I've been watching Mane for years now, and I think personally, he's just as selfish, if not more. The way he played today, he just wanted to score. Yes, he got his goal, but there's some real good moments where he could have put Jotter or Salah, even Elliott in at one point, but he just keeps just being selfish, and people say, oh, it's a bad touch. It's not a bad touch. The reason it's a bad touch is because he doesn't take the right option. So, yeah, I mean, Mane gets his goal, gets the plaudits, but, yeah, I mean, it's a shame. Jotter will be back, guys. Just need to be set. Just bit of patience with him. Badly, could I check out my team and tell me what I should do? 87149. Let's have a look. Having a look at Fadsley's team. So Sanchez in goal. You've got Shaw, Tierney, Marcel. Marcel got 13 points, so that's not too bad. That's more than Trent, by the way. And they've got some really good fixtures coming up. Trincao, Salah, Greenwood, Jotter, Ronaldo, Antonio, Calvert-Lewin. I mean, again, if you're looking to get Trent in, where would you lower your budget? Would you then be playing 4-4-2 potentially? I mean, get rid of Antonio for this game week. Yeah, potentially. I'd say personally, the defense looks all right. Maybe for Tierney. Yeah, I've had a look at your squad, Fadsley. I mean, personally, I think it looks fine. I mean, if you want Trent in there, Antonio obviously coming down, bringing Trent in, and then you could bring in like a 5 million. 5.2 million striker like a Dennis or somewhere. I think potentially that could be somewhere you can look at. Sam Tandanga did a similar against City as well. Yeah, I mean, it was not a good challenge pretty much. Badly, DCL to Lukaku, Jotter downgrade to someone in game week 7. Bamford Antonio this week, and then that was a plan. I mean, that seems a lot better. I mean, I was thinking more along the line of Trent coming into your squad. But yeah, no, I'd say Bamford is the ideal alternative for Antonio, like I've gone. So we'll go through a few of the results, by the way. Let's have a look at some of the results. I mean, this Palace, guys, 3-0. How good is that new striker who scored for them? What was his name? Edouard, sorry. I was going to say Eduardo. Edouard. Scores after 26 seconds. Is anyone bringing him in, guys? Let me know. Arsenal won against Norwich. Aubameyang scored, so Aisha should be happy. Brentford did well, lost 1-0, but they had some real good chances. Ivan Toney tried a spectacular nearly from the halfway line to lob the keeper, but they're creating chances. That Mbembo, I think his name is, he's playing pretty well, so 5.5, someone keen to look at. I watched all the games really closely, and Harvey Barnes for Leicester played really well. Unlucky not to get a return. Bernardo Silva scored a goal, but City could have easily had a couple. Schmeichel was fantastic. And Harvey Barnes, I mean, Edison, guys, probably has to be the best keeper in the world at the moment for me. Those saves he made easily could have been like 3-1 Leicester yesterday. And then we get to the main match, Manchester United. I said 4-0, guys, 4-1. Ronaldo gets 2 goals. And boom, he's back. He's back. Southampton 0-0 West Ham. It was a dead game. I'm not going to talk much around that. But Antonio, what are you doing? You're on a booking and you do that horrendous challenge. You're player of the month, and that's what you turn around and do. Watford 2-0 against Wolves. Wolves finally win, finally score. Chelsea played really well against Villa. Unlucky Villa. They could have scored, but Mendy was on one amazing performance yesterday. He was not going to concede that clean sheet. We already know the Liverpool lead scored today as well. So we're going back to my points as has been requested by Harry. 59 so far, but 62 with all the bonuses, looking like it so far at the moment. Sam Gallagher is man to watch. Yeah, he is indeed. Harry, how many points have you got? 59, buddy, but it should be 62. Sam, although Palace has not got good fixtures. Yeah, they haven't got good fixtures, buddy. But, Patrick Vieira, he's done some real good work down there, boss. I'm really happy with him. But one thing I really want to commend about yesterday's game, it's not been mentioned or discussed much, it was 2 black managers. Now, Premier League has obviously had its critics over the last X number of years around black managers and stuff, but that's a historic moment there to have 2 black managers playing, and I found it really respectful. So, mad respect to Patrick Vieira with what the squad he's done down there as well. So let's talk about some more players yesterday. I mean, what was how was your thoughts on Ronaldo, guys? Give me your thoughts. His ownership's gone up. He was about 25, 26%, 34% now. How many people have brought him in? Let's have a look. Net transfer nearly 2 mil. So we can see the movement there as well, guys. Not a problem. So if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. So what are your planning thoughts for next week? So let's go on to my knee-jerk reaction to the next team. So I've already done one knee-jerk reaction. Antonio out. In comes Bamford for me. Sanchez will be playing Leicester at home, so I think should be a difficult game for him. So hopefully he can keep a clean sheet. Liverpool got a really good fixture against Crystal Palace. You know, Crystal Palace have played well. They've beaten Tottenham, but they're home now again against Liverpool. They're away to Anfield, so it'll be a good test of them. At the moment, I've got Ronaldo as captain against West Ham. West Ham without Antonio might not be as tough. But Salah against Crystal Palace again, so I think I'll stick on Ronaldo for captaincy. Rafinha is going to stay there. Hasn't had the best of starts, but he played all right today. Played all right. Obviously, go down to 10 men after 60 minutes. It was tough. Crystal Palace, Jotter, Gray against Villa, and Calvert-Lewin as well. And then Ronaldo and Bamford. So that's what my team looks like for next week. I might even change Reguilon for Nico Williams because they got Watford at home, Norwich. But it's just doesn't really make a difference. I don't think either of them will keep a clean sheet. So let's see. Harry played well, took his chances when he had them. Yeah, he did. He did indeed. Sharksy, welcome. Pogba or Jotter? That's a tough one. Because Pogba's had a good start. He had 4 assists in his first game. Got an assist yesterday as well. Ronaldo's really lifting his game as well. I don't know. That's too difficult. I'll say Jotter personally because I think the fixtures for Liverpool are slightly better. That's why I'll go Jotter in my personal opinion. Harry goes Rafinha for Benrahma. Yeah, I can see that, buddy. Benrahma didn't really have a great game yesterday either. And he had not such a great game against Leicester either where they won 4-0. So I think Benrahma ownership will go down. Is anyone playing a wild card, by the way? Let me know if that's your plan for this game week. Sam, Spurs were horrible even before the send-off. It looked like 2 of the mid-table teams battling it out and not a team who was at the top of the table. Mora alone looked good. Yeah, I mean, look, it was just a bad day at the office for Spurs. But the one thing that didn't look great is when they put their guard down, they literally were very, very vulnerable. They were exploited by Palace on the break, and you know there'll be other teams looking at that these guys are beatable. So we'll have to just wait and see. Really, I felt sorry for Nuno, but I was just as ecstatic for Patrick Vieira. Shazzy, as a Man U fan, I thought you would have said Pogba. Look, we need to be rational, right? I don't want to always just say United players, just because I'm a Manchester United fan. Sometimes you just got to be honest with it, right? I mean, if they've got better fixtures, and I feel he'll get more delivery from there. Put it this way, the way Liverpool played today, yes, he didn't contribute to any of the 4 goals, but look at the position he was playing. He's playing number 9, out and out there. Much more chance of him getting something from the next couple of games, whereas Pogba is playing a bit deeper in a squad which has got so much richness of talent. Greenwood, Ronaldo, Martial, Bruno Fernandes, they've got all these, Sancho, for example, they've got all this talent going on. You know, the likelihood of him getting a return of a goal or an assist, yes, he can get one, but it's, for me, a lot less than what Liverpool would have. They've only got those front 3 to really rely upon. That's the reason why I'm saying it. Otherwise, of course, Pogba, I'd back my own club player every day, but I've got to be rational, I've got to be fair, right? So that's why I'm saying Jotter, and I've got him in my squad. So why would I say any different, right? Sam, loved the long distance attempt from Bamford. May consider Bamford for Aubameyang next week. Yeah, Bamford definitely good fixtures. Definitely good fixtures. I'm going for him. Sharksy, I am. Loved Aston Villa. May relook at them in spite of the fixtures. Well, to be fair, I mean, one person we should talk about is last year's sensation, Ollie Watkins. Played very well. Made a statement that don't overlook me. I played well last season. So we'll have to really give him some credit in regards to how he came along and played. Just didn't finish. But Mendy was on one mad one yesterday, to be fair, guys. What a game. What a game. Harry Buckley, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I'm buzzing we won. You should be. You should be. Honestly, it's not a great feeling when you're losing. And, you know, it needs a lift. The club needs a lift. And we have to be honest, you know, that it was a good win for them. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's Norwich and whatnot. A win's a win. They're all Premier League teams. We need to respect them exactly the same. They're all there for the same motive. They want to win and finish as high as they potentially can, obviously within their means. So Arsenal can only beat what's put in front of them, and they beat Norwich 1-0. Now, let's forget about Norwich. Let's forget about the 1-0. They got the 3 points. They're out of the relegation. Now, let's build from here. They've got 2 games to come across. I think they're playing Burnley next week, and then they've got the North London derby. Let's say they win those 2 games, and Spurs lose their next 2. They've got Chelsea and Arsenal. Can you see they're on the same points? That's where it gets interesting for me. So, Mikel Arteta, let's just not write him off so far. Let's give him a bit of time and let's see how it goes. Arsenal assets may be good after that because there's some really tough games and they should have a good fixture run after that as well. Let me know who you're looking to take out your teams, guys. So, are you guys having an immediate reaction? So, you guys can see from mine, I've taken Antonio out straight out. Sam Lingard as well. Yeah, Lingard definitely played really well. I mean, he got the goal as well, which was needed. So, very well done to Lingard there. Guys, welcome to everyone to the stream. We've got 17 people. If you haven't given the video a like, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Help grow the FPL Inkling family and please join. Sam, have you removed Antonio already? Yeah, done. I did it yesterday. I'm not going to keep him because he's going to go down in price rise. And he's got like 500,000 managers have already taken him out, I think, when I last checked. So there's no point keeping him. Harry Buckley, cool. Sharksy, Somerset looked class. Yeah, he did. For Arsenal at right back, he looked really good. Big Helper, welcome. Are you worried that whether DCL will start tomorrow or not? Not really. I mean, I've not really heard much around him. So I hope he starts, personally. And if he doesn't, then we'll have to look elsewhere next week, right? No, I think he'll start. He will start. I was saying at the start of the stream that I think the person at FPL loves putting a yellow flag next to him. But no, I'm not worried personally. Turkish, welcome. I got 70 points with DCL left, but for next week, do you think I should get Mane because he gets into so many chances? Yeah, he does, but he wastes them. Honestly, if you're spending 12 million on him, get Bruno. I'd rather get Bruno Fernandes personally. By the way, talking about Bruno Fernandes, did you guys see the goal? We're all talking about Ronaldo. Whoa! Whoa! What a goal! What a goal by Bruno Fernandes. Who had him in their squad, guys? That was a worldie. Bruno Fernandes, like Ronaldo, easy. You're here for the tap-ins. I'm here for the bangers. I'll score the big goals. Don't worry. Don't worry. What a great goal. Harry, I would wait for transfers because injuries could happen. Yeah, I mean, they can happen, but forget injuries. There's a red card. There's nothing going to change around that. I can deal with the -4 later because I'm going to have to take him out anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I've taken him out. Lee Fisher, bench Antonio. Yeah, but I don't have a strong bench, to be fair, so I don't really want to bench Antonio. And Bamford looks to have better fixtures, so not much of a loss for next week. Sam, question. If DCL doesn't start tomorrow, someone come on from the bench, or is it 0 points? No, someone will come on from the bench. It'll be your first player on the bench will come on first, and if they're not obviously played, then the second and the third. That's how it'll go. Unless none of them has played and they've got 0 points. But if someone's played on the bench, they will come on from player 1. Albert, welcome. Who should I swap for Bren Rama? It depends how much budget you have. If you've got around 6.5, then Rafinha's a good shout. It's a really good shout. Around the 6 mil, Ismail Sarr. I know he hasn't hit the ground running yet, but he looks good. He looks very, very good, Albert. All right, we're hitting 25 users who are watching at the moment, guys. If you haven't liked the video, give the video a like. Hit that subscribe button, please. If you're new around here, help support and join the FPL Inkling channel. Lee Fisher. Antonio missing 1 game and then he'll be firing again. Yeah, I mean, I guess he will. But in the meantime, why not take advantage of Bamford against Newcastle? No harm whatsoever. FPL Penguin in the house, guys. Welcome. Massive shout out. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm currently 2k ranked now. Well, you're doing something right, FPL Penguin. Let us know what you're doing well. Sharksy. Will Ramsdale be better than Sanchez? I mean, the first question is, will Ramsdale be permanent? I mean, I think he will. How much is Ramsdale, by the way? Let's have a look. I've not even checked Ramsdale's price. Arsenal. Ooh, Ramsdale 4.5. Whew. You know what, guys? I might watch out. I might watch out for him for another week or so. Because I know they've got 2 difficult games, Chelsea and Spurs. So I might watch him for another game, week or 2. And if he's playing permanently and he stays at 4.5, then why not, eh? Why not? Radio, we're hitting 30 people in the house, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hit that like button if you like the stream, and hit that subscribe button, guys, to join the FPL KNEEJERK family. Let's take some more questions. I don't know if you watched the Wolves highlights, but Semedo missed 2 easy sitters, which would have got him so many more points. Yes, he did. Semedo missed some really glorious chances, but hey, what if and what if? I mean, he got some points return, right? Move in the house. I got 72 points. Is it good? Yeah, I mean, 72 is a really good score, buddy. My team for next week is Edison, Diaz, Laporte, Bambasaka, Matic, Christensen, Rafinha, Gallagher, Mane, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Bamford. Not a bad squad, buddy. Not a bad squad. A lot of money in your defence, but I like it. I like it. Cool. So, some more talking points from this week. In terms of knee-jerk reactions, I mean, Antonio didn't really get any clear-cut chances. I mean, Southampton generally defended really well against him. I'm looking at Livramento at the moment because this guy, it just seems to crack on with the clean sheets. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something really well. He seems to be getting the points, and at 4.1 mil, probably 4.2 now. Not a bad shout at all. Not a bad shout whatsoever. So has anyone actually made any transfers so far, like me, or is everyone still holding on to their transfers? So guys, in terms of my knee-jerk reaction already, obviously this is just immediate. Obviously there might be some more team changes later, which I haven't decided yet, but I've already brought in Bamford for Antonio because he's suspended for next game week, and they're playing Newcastle. Will Leeds United face second season syndrome, or is it too early to write them off, says Big Harper. Your thoughts, please. I mean, you can never say never. I hope they don't. I think they just had a real bad fixture start. The fixture run is gone. The difficult one now, it should be a lot more greenery, as you guys can see from here. So I think Big Club, they'll be much better in terms of their kind of returns of points. They'll get better, and I think they'll stay up. I think they'll have enough to stay up. Can I think of 3 worst teams that I've seen so far in the first 4 game weeks? Of course. So I can see them probably staying up. Harrison, welcome. I really took an today. I captained Antonio. Oh no. Oh no. What was your score, Harrison? What was your overall game week score? What did you get? So the game has updated, guys. So I'm on 256 points. I'm on 1.599 mil rank. Not bad. With 2 players to go, I've gone up 400,000 in a week. That's not bad. Hopefully with the next 2 players, they can hopefully get me closer to the 1 mil rank. I'll be content with that. I think Lukaku scoring kind of dented me. If he hadn't have scored, could have been much, much better. Right, guys, if you haven't liked the video so far, please hit the like button. And please hit that subscribe button, guys, to join the FPL KNEEJERK family. Fastogen Min, welcome. I brought in Antonio at 7.5 mil. If he drops in price from 8 mil to 7.9, I still get 7.7 mil if I sell him, right? I assume so, buddy. The algorithm of it going down is a bit different for the algorithm of the price going up. Now, I don't want to say for definite. From what I see from there, it should stay up, but I think they will go down pretty quick. Because when I took him out yesterday, he was 53.2% owned, and now he's 46%. So how many people are taking him out? Net transfer. Yeah, so as you can see, he has had a movement of like nearly 7%. So pretty much 1 million of the managers have taken him out at the moment of the game. Sam, what other changes am I considering? I mean, nothing immediately so far from this team. But so I'll tell you a few players that I am looking out for over the next coming game weeks. Is Gallagher from Crystal Palace. I think he looked quite good. I really like the look of the right back for Arsenal. And I really liked the new striker for Wolves who scored as well. I was really impressed by him. Let me see what his name is. I can't remember, guys. Huang? Yeah, Huang. Yeah, he looked really, really good. So these are the players I'm looking at. It's not as if I'm going to make the transfers today, but they do look like someone who I'm going to be looking at very, very soon. I've made all my transfers. I brought in Bamford for a 4.5 mil, Christensen 4 mil, and took a hit for Matip and Amsaka. I had loads of money in the bank. Yeah, not bad at all. Harry Buckley, my current rank is 185,464. Wow, that's amazing. Well done, Harry. Harrison, who? Do I not get Ronaldo till when their fixture is good? No, get Ronaldo whenever you wish, Harrison. Not a problem. Not a problem. Fastcomber says, thank you for asking. Anytime, buddy. That's what I'm here for. Here to answer questions. Gallagher is against Liverpool. Yeah, he is against Liverpool. But it's not as if I'm going to bring him in this week. I'm looking into it potentially for the future game weeks as well. But he's someone on my radar. Jotter to stay. No Mount, says Sam. Jotter's going to stay. No Mount for me. Mount was rested this week as well, rightfully so. I think that guy's played so many minutes, right, so far this season. So it's nice to see him get a bit of a rest as well. Obviously not for those managers who'd played him. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking elsewhere. I mean, what were your thoughts on Dan James coming on? Dan James also got like a couple of minutes run out. But yeah, how many chances did Leeds spill? That was really, really disappointed by me. I think Manchester United conceding was quite painful as well. That would have been another couple of points for me. Who said, I had Gallagher this week and he had 8 points and also missed a sitter. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens, buddy, isn't it? But at least you got 8 points from him, right? Not bad. Let's look at the Kings of the Week so far of this game week. So 127 points with Markel being the highest scorer. So you got Mendy in goal with 9 points, Markel, Cancelo, and Ogbonna, Bernardo Silva, Trossard, Zaha, Kovacic. Oh, what a game for Kovacic, by the way. Goal and assist. Lukaku, Ronaldo, and Eduard. Ooh. Imagine if someone had that team, this week, game week. Wow. So what fixtures is there for next week that we should be actually kind of like considering? So these are the games, guys, we've got. So Newcastle, Leeds. Maybe Leeds could be in for a good game there. Wolves against Brentford. Liverpool against Palace. Maybe tripling up on Liverpool might be a good shout. Man City. Will anyone be like tripling up on Man City? Leicester, Brighton will be a good game. West Ham, Manchester United will be a good game, and Spurs, Chelsea. So maybe tripling up on City, Liverpool will be a good shout. So let's see. He doesn't want to have that at all. Big Harper, my thoughts on Ferran Torres. I mean, did he even play this week? Ferran Torres. I mean, sorry, I don't think he played, right? I don't want to say it without knowing. Let's look at midfielders. I don't think he played, right? No, he did. He just didn't get a return. He went off after 63 minutes. That's how much like I saw his impact. I didn't even see any impact of him from the highlights. I thought he didn't play. So yeah, I mean, with that, I've not really been the fan of the whole Ferran Torres. Obviously, when Kevin De Bruyne and Foden are back, who are on the bench, by the way, it's going to be interesting to see how many minutes he does get. So for me, I'll rather go Jota or Greenwood. Turkish, I might bring on Cancelo. Yeah, that's not a good shout. That's a good shout. He's played well this week. Nuno Carvalho. Apart from Trent, who do you think at the end of the season will have more points? Talking about defenders. Okay. So Nuno, welcome. I think Trent, Robertson probably will be quite close. Outside of them two, I would say I say Diaz will come quite close because he's probably most likely nailed on to play the most minutes for Man City. Harry, typical Dan James, runs and no end product. Yeah, I mean, it was against Liverpool as well, but let's give him a bit of time. He'll come good. Who says City versus Liverpool always finishes high scoring for one side, so I don't think picking Liverpool and City players. I think you have to choose. Oh, it's not City versus Liverpool, buddy. It's City and Liverpool have different games, but I think they're the most like I'd say better fixtures on paper. So I was thinking maybe picking as many from each team would be the best idea. 32 people are on the stream at the moment, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being live at the moment and watching, and for your questions as well. If you haven't hit that like button, please do hit the like button and hit subscribe as well if you haven't hit the subscribe button for FPL Inkling as of yet. Oh, you mean when it happens? Yeah, I mean, look, there'll always be one point of the season where you've got like more players from one team or another. So, for example, if I have Manchester United versus Liverpool or Liverpool versus Everton, I've got 5 players of them, right? So it will come eventually at that point. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll have to wait and see. So let's have a look at my next week's team anyway and see what they're saying. So, I mean, is there anyone that I could potentially fit into this outlet that I want? I mean, they're all players that seem to have good fit. Barring Reguilon, I mean, if I went for Williams or Reguilon, for example, that could be something I could do. But no, I mean, I'll think about it. But immediate reaction for me, guys, was Antonio going and Bamford coming in. I have had Diaz, Laporte and Edison for 3 weeks, and they've had clean sheets in all 3 games. Yeah, they have. They have. That's Man City for you, buddy. In a nutshell, they do keep clean sheets. They do indeed. Right, let's take a sip of water. Has anyone got any plans for transfers next week? I mean, here's a question for you guys. Who do you think will score more goals? Ronaldo? Salah? Lukaku? I'll go for those 3. They're guaranteed a clean sheet against Southampton as well. Man City, yeah. I mean, nothing's ever a guarantee, right? But they give a good job. They do a good job. So you plan for your team for Champions League fantasy? No, I don't play Champions League fantasy, buddy. I just about manage my FPL. Nuno says, thank you for the answer. You're welcome, buddy. Do you think Jimenez, will he get back to good form? I sort of Antonio for Jimenez. I feel a bit risky move. But, I mean, to be fair, Antonio's not playing next week, right? And if we look at the Wolves fixture for next week, I can't remember on top of my head. They're playing Brentford at home. So, again, you know, potentially the chance for him to score. I think we need to go a bit easy with Jimenez. I mean, he's coming back from such a major surgery. And they've got some really good fixtures coming up, right? So I think there should be some real good returns for him. We just got to wait and see, boss. We just have to wait and see what's going to be happening with him. Ronaldo's easy for me. Turkish, I'm thinking of getting Mane for Jotter personally. I mean, it's not a bad shout, buddy. Not a bad shout, but for 12 mil, why not Bruno? Just a thought, right? Hoping it works out. Saying Nuno, yeah, it will work out, buddy. Don't worry. Jimenez will come good. Sam, United have tough fixtures from game week 7. I mean, yeah, they do have tougher fixtures. That's something to consider. But look at the firepower they've got. Honestly, you've seen the ridiculous firepower they had yesterday. Wow. DJ Cool T, welcome. DCL, more goals this season. Yeah, definitely. Champions League Fantasy is great. Why don't you play it? I've just never had a time, buddy. I'll give it a try. I'll try at some point. If it's, honestly, it'll be addictive. I know. I'm trying to keep down my addictions, right? Spend so much time fixing my FPL team all week. So, Turkish, yeah. I thought about Bruno, but I'm thinking more Mane because of the easy fixtures. And he's starting to get into more chances. I think he'll take him. Yeah, I mean, of course, look, it's potato, right? I mean, Bruno scores a worldie. Mane was getting into good positions, and the fixture run does look better for Liverpool. But for 12 mil, I'll ask you a question. What about Kevin De Bruyne? He's coming back, right? He could potentially play against Southampton. There's no confirmation, but if we wait on his news, Why not him? Just a thought. Turkish, yeah, I thought about Bruyne, but I'm thinking of Mane because of the easy fixtures. Yeah, true. There are so many great players. I think it's so hard to pick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the players this year, honestly, it's just a nightmare. This is the first season I'm saying premiums, are we going to swap them? Usually premiums are set and forget, right? But nah, not this year, bro. Not this year. Omnius Cam says, I'm going for Ronaldo and Lukaku from Gameweek 7 on. Jimenez and Antonio out. Not bad, not bad. Are you taking out Antonio for next week as well? Because he's suspended for that game. Sam, Ronaldo price hike soon. Your thoughts? Yeah, he'll go up, buddy. He's going to go up in price. He'll be 13 million before you know it. Nino Carvalho, what do you think is the most overpriced player at this moment of time in the Fantasy League? I think overpriced for me... The most overpriced. I think the most overpriced for me at the moment is Mane. Now, I'll tell you what, I wanted Mane in my squad, and I thought a price range for him around 11 mil would have been more fairer, but 12 mil is a mil too far for a player who's not on penalties. You know, Bruyne on penalties, 12 mil, worth it. Without penalties, I don't think so. 11 mil would have been more fairer. I think he's a bit overly priced. That's just my opinion. Barring him, rather than him, I think Firmino's a bit overpriced. 9 mil for him. Too much, 9.5. Those are the two players which I think are a bit overpriced this season so far. Guys, thank you. We're having an amazing stream. Hit the like button, guys, if you like it. And please do hit that subscribe button too to subscribe to this channel. Nina Cavalli says, what do you think is the most overpriced? So we've done that already. Naya Salim, welcome, Naya. What are you saying? Thank you for your advice this week, Mo. You're welcome. You are welcome, Naya, as always. Turkish, I'm a City fan, and KDB is more likely to be rested for Champions League games, and for Southampton, he may not play 4 minutes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But this is Kevin De Bruyne, right? At the end of the day. I mean, this week, go for Mane. Right, and then who knows? Kevin De Bruyne might get the run into the team that we're looking for. Sam Werner, Aubameyang, Mane overpriced. Yep, they are. I'd say. I'd go for Sterling. He's 10.6, and I think he's not even guaranteed to start. Yeah, that's another one. That is definitely another one. Harry says Aubameyang isn't overpriced. Again, it's all opinion, guys. It's all opinions. Who do you think's underpriced? I'll drop a question to you guys. Who do you think is the most underpriced player or underpriced players in the game week so far? I think personally, Jotter's underpriced. Rafinha's underpriced. Those are the two players that automatically come to my mind. Luke Shaw, 5.5, underpriced. So yeah, let's go. Antonio. Yeah, he's underpriced. You could say that, definitely. 7.5 when he started, but 8 mil is a bit more realistic. Right, so Saka, 5.5, yeah. Jorginho, Antonio, says Sam, underpriced. Turkish, Cancelo, not bad. So for me personally, guys, let's have a look at this. So this is what the team looks like for next Friday, 17th of Feb. Needs to be done by 6:30. So that's what the team looks like. Let me know what your thoughts are. Mo says Duffy, Shaw, Antonio and Gray. Yeah, they definitely are underpriced as well, in my opinion. So this is what the team looks like, guys. The immediate knee-jerk reaction for today was indeed Antonio. So Antonio has gone. He's no longer part of the squad. And that's the decision I've made. So that is what it's looking like at the moment, guys. So we'll be wrapping up in a few moments, but I'll just be going through what my overall last decisions are. Sam says at the moment, I feel Kane is overpriced. Yet, based on form, of course. Turkish says, Mo, I say you get Cancelo instead of Reguilon. Bro, yeah, I mean, it's 500,000. Where do I lose that 500,000? That's the question. That is the question. I mean, let's have a look. So, Reguilon, Cancelo. It's a mil, actually, not even 500,000. So I need to get a mil out. So I can go Cancelo, and I'll bring him down 4.6. I could get Janssen. Oh, I could get Janssen potentially. Where's Livramento? It's not on this page. Livramento potentially. Ben White. So I could get Alexander-Arnold, White, Cancelo. Something I can think about. It's 8 points. I can think about that in a couple of game weeks. They've still got 0.2 in choice-wise. So definitely I can think about it. Going to watch a bit more of Man City and then definitely go for it from there. And one question. Go ahead, Nuno. Go ahead. Go ahead. Pop it through. Guys, as we are going to be wrapping up soon, if you guys haven't hit the like button, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, please join the FPL Inklink family. Let's grow this channel and get close to 1k subscribers as soon as possible. Go ahead, Nuno. Waiting for your question. Bring it on. So personally, you know, I think it should be a good game week next week. I'm a bit torn on the captaincy, but I'll keep it on Ronaldo. Hopefully he gets a penalty, scores a few goals. So we can have a look at that from there. Una's Cam says, game week 7 team selection. I guess this is wild card, right? Oh, no, you know, I've read the end. Sanchez, Trent, Marcel, James, Salah, Greenwood, Rafinha, Gray, Ronaldo, Lukaku, Steele, Duffy, Sissoko, Williams. Just wild-carded, but still got to take a -4 until we reach... Yeah, that's fine. I mean, a -4 I can deal with. -8+ is when I get into that territory of nerves, proper nerves. Turkish, but yeah, in general, I'm going to buy Cancelo instead of Duffy and Mane instead of Jotter. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great shout, boss. Look, I might have my reservations against Mane. There's no doubting his class, not at all. I think 12 mil for me is a bit too much for him. Just a bit too much. But they got some good fixtures, bro. He might be a good differential as well. Let's have a look at how much he's owned by. Let's have a look. Liverpool, Sadio Mane. 11.9, so he's gone down in price. So he's gone down. That's fine. Cool. So, at the end, guys, at the moment it's 1.599 game week rank. Let's hope I can get another 10-15 points from my last 2 players. Get me closer to around the 80-point mark, and hopefully I can get close to that 1 mil rank. Turkish, but I'm confident even going captaining Mane, bro. I don't know if that's good to... Yeah, I mean, look, he's an amazing player. The only thing that lets him down is just that he's not on penalties or any kind of like set pieces. But otherwise... Great talent, great talent. By the way, he's got the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history for Southampton. Well, playing for Southampton? Yeah, playing for Southampton. So, he ain't going to be a bad choice, brother. Ain't going to be a bad choice whatsoever. So, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you haven't done so far. That's all for the knee-jerk reaction. This week, I'll be doing some more content around the FPL week, Game Week ahead. So, we'll do some captaincy videos, team selection, and watch list as well. I'll also do a deadline stream. It's probably not going to be on Friday. I'll try if I finish work early enough, but it's potentially probably going to be Thursday night. But I'll let you know more in advance. But please, guys, stay tuned. Keep liking FPL Inklink. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. I hope everyone has a lovely evening. And I shall see you guys very, very soon. I've got some last questions. Nuno, what player do you think long-term can give more returns for the price? For the price, oh, that's a good one. I think Trent, for 7.5, I think he'll probably outscore most 7.5 midfielders. Bonus for Trent, yeah, 3 points, so 62 for me now. Win-win. Salah owners, unlucky if you had him as captain. I think he should have got 2 bonus points personally. But yeah, that's the upgrade, guys. My points have changed to 62. Well, hey. But everyone, have a lovely week. Keep watching more FPL Inklink. Hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button as well.